Today is going to be a bit of a different video, and I thought I'd do my favourites. I split them into fitness, lifestyle and food and drink, just for ease, but I think these videos are always handy to just see what other people, you know, their favourites are, they rely on. I probably have a million more, but we don't have all day. I thought I'd just do the things that immediately came to my mind. So, first off, fitness. I don't know why, but I thought I'd do a visual show and tell. We're just gonna roll with it. So, I do need to get a new one of these, but when they were first, I've had these years, when I first had them, they weren't digging into my hands, but lifting straps. I got them from Beast Gear absolutely years ago. I'm pretty sure from Amazon. I've just always really got along with these lifting straps, always use them for any sort of like RDL. That's about it, I think. But as they've like, they're not too battered considering I got these in like 2019, but they're digging into my hands a bit, but lifting straps, would recommend. Then, because I'm now in my run sometimes era, a running headband. You can get these very cheap. I think I got mine from Shein, and my sister actually got me some too from TikTok shop. I actually wear these on the way to the gym because I don't want to mess my hair up too much on the way to the gym, but I want my ears to be protected in the winter, so running headband has dual purposes, I guess. And then I hadn't actually bought from Honor for a while, but I resurfaced in buying with them last year. I only bought one thing, the rest I asked for birthday and Christmas presents. But I think my favourite, even though I've got 2 leggings and 2 sports bras, this sports bra, love it, absolutely love the colour as well. I feel like I want like a zip up or like one of those short tops, if you wear on it, you know what I'm on about. But yeah, this one's really nice, I think. So this is the everyday sports bra in Midnight, and then it might be Effortless, I don't know. But the leggings, these are so comfortable, an amazing fit. I wear medium in both. I think I probably could get into a small. Yeah, these are Effortless seamless leggings. I just wanted to double check the links I'd sent to my mum. But yeah, absolutely in love with these, perfect fit, which is interesting, but I know this does happen often with colours. I got them in a purpley colour as well, and they're relatively, like, not tight, but like tighter. The black's more loose, but they still fit very well. And then we go on to quite a random one, but a slick back brush. I got this from TikTok shop, and if you ever want a sleek ponytail without, you know, using loads of gel and everything like that, slick back brush works fine for me, and it's very cheap. I think this is like £2 or something. Then another thing I've had for years, my yoga mat. It's literally just a USA Pro yoga mat. I believe I got it from Sports Direct, but I feel like having a mat makes it nicer to do yoga than doing it like on your bedroom floor. Then finally, my massage gun. I've not used this in a while because I have been opting for yoga for recovery recently. But this is Tyasus, Tyaus. I prefer that. I have a foam roller and an acupressure mat, but I think this has got to come on top just because it hurts, but it's manageable pain, whereas with the foam roller I feel like you can edge away from not putting as much pressure on, if that makes sense. So I would definitely recommend this. So now we move on to lifestyle. I've probably recommended a lot of these things before, but why not do it again? So this is a little neon, I think it's called a pod diffuser. Really handy, really easy. I have actually run out of the oil. I need to buy more of that, and I usually just get like a stress or a sleep one. I think I might get a sleep one next. I don't know what's in it at the moment. It just pops up from the bottom, then you like link the oil to it. This one is, yeah, scent to sleep. I usually get the sleep ones now, and you know what, I haven't used this in a while. My sleep hasn't been as good, so take from that what you will. One thing, just because it is right near me, next is a film camera. Quite random, but obviously my camera I'm filming on as well is definitely a favourite. Canon G7X. It's not always perfect, but it's good for photos. But yeah, my film camera, I've had this for quite a few years. I did actually used to have a different one. They sent me this one by mistake, but I actually do prefer this one. It is Pentax SPO738. It has a focus, it has red eye reduction, it has a zoom, it has a flash, it has a timer. You can see like there. Has loads of different settings which I haven't quite got the hang of, but really good film camera. I tend to use the, I think it's the, actually I can get it, bear with. This is the film I have stuck to. I can't remember how long I've used film cameras. I feel like it's since first year or second year. So that would be like 2017-18, and I've only tried a different film once. And I didn't like it as much. It's just my go-to. So it's the Fujifilm 200 speed 36 exposure. I usually just get it from eBay. I find it cheapest on there. That is the film I use. And if you want to see how the film comes out, just go on my, I think TikTok or Instagram will be on one of those, and I tend to post when I get a roll of film developed. I do not use it that much. I'm really bad at remembering to take photos of my film camera, but yeah. And then next up is my Kindle. If you know me, I will never stop shouting about my love for Kindle. This thing, I don't care what anyone says, has got me into reading. I read so much now, not so much, but for me, I used to never, ever read. I'd find it so unbelievably difficult. I'd maybe read the odd book, but that was it at a push. Last year I read 22. This year I'm already on my third, nearly finished it. I think this is just like the standard paperwhite, and then I always just have a case just for protection, but I just really couldn't recommend a Kindle more. Would I say life-changing? I think I would. It is life-changing. Another thing that's been around for a couple of years, and I'm very weird with changing certain things, and this is one. My journal and my pen, since I started journaling in 2021, has not changed. If they discontinue it, I am screwed, because I really don't like those kind of things changing, but we move. This is, I believe it's a moleskin journal. Will it say? Yeah, moleskine, however you say it. Just a plain black journal. It's lined like that. Got a little thing so you can keep where your last journal entry was, but yeah, honestly, journaling really does help me. I fell off it for a bit, but like I'm very on it now. I try to do it like twice a week, more if I can, but I'm very much someone who keeps everything in, so journaling just helps me let it out a bit. And then the pen I get is the Pigma Micron 03. I get these off Amazon, and I get that off Amazon as well. But yeah, I'd really recommend journaling if you're just, for anyone really, even if you haven't got anything on your mind. It shifts your perspective, it tries to make you see the good. I'm really pessimistic sometimes, so yeah. Now we're going to have to move around for the next few things because I don't want to dislodge them from their normal setup, but first things first, projector. Ryan got this for me for my birthday. It's the Vopples, whatever it is. And I've actually got just my Fire Stick in it. It is a smart projector, but we realised it didn't have like BBC and ITV on it, so, and every time we switch back it like resets, so we just use the Fire Stick on it. But I would really recommend that. It really like changes the vibe of your room and is less bulky than having a TV in a room. And then if you know me, you know I always shout about this, and it is my Lumi. My Lumi is just my favourite thing in the world. I absolutely adore it. It makes getting out of bed a lot easier. It actually makes going to bed easier as well, because once that sunset's gone, you're like, alright, if you've gone into like a trance of reading, or if you're on your phone, then the Lumi really helps with that. My boyfriend actually got one after I had one because he loves it when he's around here, and yeah, I'm just looking at, like, I actually got that from my work from doing a challenge, so very pleased about that because I did not have to pay for it. Then the last thing in here is my electric blanket. I don't think I really need to show you too much. It's an electric blanket. My other one actually broke, so Ryan got me one for Christmas. I don't know, I'm guessing he got it from Amazon. If I know him well enough, he would have got it from Amazon. But it's just grey and white. It's really comfy and doesn't feel too much like an electric blanket. Like, you can't feel the wires or anything. Was it wires? I mean, the heating elements, you can't feel it at all, which I really, really like. And now I'm going to go into the kitchen. This is really giving show and tell vibes, but I hope you like it. So first of all, I'm going to just show you the appliances that are my favourites, you know. Might be boring, might be an old woman, but they're all my faves. Air fryer. Lib, I'm eternally grateful that you brought an air fryer back into my life. My friend Lib got me an air fryer for my birthday, and if you don't know my old one, I tried to clean the inside of it and I broke it, and I didn't buy a new one because I just couldn't bring myself to pay for one. And I forgot how great they are. They're just so much easier than using an oven, and saves electricity, I'm pretty sure, as well. And the other appliance, I got a lot of appliances for my birthday. I bought this myself though because my brother just couldn't figure out how to get me it. I don't know why. Salter, and it's like a hot chocolate maker kind of thing, but it doubles as a milk frother. Use it on the daily, absolutely love. 10/10, would recommend. Got it from Robert Dias, I believe. And then these are really random, but this is why it's a favourites video. It's my favourites. A tofu press. I got this from Amazon absolutely years ago. If you do not press your tofu like my sister, I don't know what you're doing. It gets all the water out. It makes it so fun. Unless you're using like tofu co, which is already pre-pressed. You need to be using a tofu press for your tofu to actually taste nice. Like, that is the hack. You need to get the water out. I did actually buy my sister one for Christmas because I couldn't bear the fact she doesn't press it. I mean, she probably still doesn't press it. And then the final thing is just containers. They're a bit discoloured because I tend to have things with like pasta or turmeric and they just stain like mad. But containers for meal prep. I have many, many containers. I probably need to get more aesthetically pleasing ones, so don't, you know, buy those ones. Buy the ones that maybe don't keep stains, but that is something I would not be able to live without because, as you may know, I am a meal prep queen. Then I thought I'd just, the final like couple things, proteins. So I know it's quite hard to figure out what proteins to have. I personally use Free Sol. It is vegan, and obviously I'm not vegan anymore, but milk does aggravate my skin and I just don't like it. If I have too much, it's not good for my skin. It was one of the reasons I originally went vegan, and then now I've gone back to veggie. I don't want to be having dairy in my breakfast. It's made for women, I believe. It's like, yeah, a nutritionally balanced plant-based blend uniquely formulated for women. It has vitamins in, has flaxseed. I just really, really like it. I do hope they bring out a clear protein because I like the ethos of the brand and the fact they focus on women, because as you know, milk can affect your hormones, I think. Don't quote me on it, but it does affect mine, and they avoid that, you know. And then the last one, I cannot be bothered to get it out, so I'll just show you, is the ESN Isoclear Whey Protein. I have the wild berry flavour and it's pretty decent. I think a lot of clear proteins are the same, to be honest. I don't think they're that different, but that's the one I go for at the moment. But yeah, the last things I thought I would recommend you are just blogs for like recipes. So if you're gluten free, someone I'd recommend is Becky XL. I'm going to be making a brownie recipe of hers soon, so I haven't used baking. I don't know if I've used any of her recipes. My sister did get me a recipe book. I need to have a look. But I used her Yorkshire pudding recipes. That was it. It's made me want to actually look at the recipe book. I feel like I'm really bad at looking at recipe books. But yeah, I'm going to make a mini egg brownie recipe of hers, which I'm sure will be lovely. Her food always looks really good. And then that's like her website, but she's on socials. And then someone else who, again, I've only used one recipe of, but I do like, is Beat the Budget. I think the girl's called Mimi. She has a really good halloumi Tex bowl recipe that I've used from there, and I think I used one more of hers, but she's pretty good. And then one of my OGs, one of the person I've always loved recipes is Madeline Olivia. She been through, you know, I have followed her blog for so many years now. It's where I get my red lentil dal and red lentil soup recipe from. I can't remember if I do many more of hers anymore, to be honest, but she's got really good recipes. Simple, cheap, would definitely recommend. And that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit scatty and a bit random, but I thought I'd just have a place where I put my current favourites on YouTube. I know I've put them on other socials before, but you may not follow me on there, so I thought I'd share on here. And yeah, I am going to go eat lunch now. So I will see you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed, and do comment down below if any of these favourites are your favourites as well, or whether you're going to maybe look at buying anything, or yeah. Anyway, hope you have a lovely day, evening, morning, whatever time of day it is you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video.